Welcome back, everybody. Not sure what's going to happen with this next adventure, but this is what I'm going to try to take care of. And it is the case for a Singer Featherweight. So, as you can see, she's in terrible disrepair. She's kind of funky inside. I guess there have been worse cases out there. And the bottom is literally off the machine, and it came, the box, and it came like that. It has a little bracket still. The wood is there, but it's coming apart. So I guess there's supposed to be leather on the bottom of this. Maybe they ripped it off before they sent it. And it has gluey stuff on there. So excuse the sound of the construction outside. Sounds like someone stepping on a duck's neck every time they back that truck up. But I guess I got to be grateful for the fact that they are putting in new drains outside. Sewer lines. We had some serious flooding here many times. In fact, I lost my home in a hurricane in 2012. So that's what brought me to this apartment. But that's just a side note. So this is an older case. Obviously the leather is missing from right off here. But when you age these cases, the ones that have these little connectors on them, these leather connectors, are the older cases. It's the older style cases. And funny enough, these blocks are better condition than a machine that I have that has a better looking case, but the locks are bad. So like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with her. I'm not sure if I'm going to look to see what other people have done with theirs, or if I'm going to go rogue and just figure things out on my own. She does have the tray, and I'm not sure what these were. If someone out there knows, tell me what this little bracket was for. Kind of looks like it could be for bobbins, but I don't think so. I don't think they would have done that. Anyway, and she comes with her own crochet hook. Anyhow, that's what I'm up to. Let's see the bottom of this. Not bad. Look. Oh, nice. You know, you could see the original design. Maybe I could find some fabric with that design in it, or vinyl with a similar design in that, and go with that. And I'm not sure which of my featherweights is going to go with this case. So I might stick with the traditional black. Or if I make a distinction and I make up my mind, I may go with whatever color I painted the featherweight. So there's that. She has some good features, some bad. Let's see. The hinges aren't bad. Nothing's broken. That's nice. I'm going to try to date this one. And if I figure out the date, I'll put it in the notes. Again, this is the bottom. She has her bracket. So she has a lot of good things still with her. She has her little feet on her. They look like handbag feet. But anyway, that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated. Yeah, she needs some help. Poor girl. Anyway, thanks again. See you when I see you. Bye. So here I am. I guess I'm doing a thing. I pulled off all of the, whatever that's called. I know it has a special name. It wasn't leather, but I don't know. Anyway, I pulled off as much as I could pull off. Obviously, the glue is still on there. You know, that just is because of my impatience. So I just wanted to get started to see if it was something that I really wanted to do. And I guess I'm doing a thing. So I wanted to show this. I'm going to take this off. This is just like a little faux padding that goes in here. So I'm going to take that off, but I wanted to show that how the handles are attached on the top. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to dig those out and put it back together, because I can definitely handle this and taking that out and cleaning it up. But they stitched right through the wood, and I don't have that ability. So this is what we have on the outside. So here's where you saw the metal. So on the inside, the metal would be under here in the back, and this is where you saw the leather that was stitched. So I want to try to keep that. I have to figure out a way to do that. So that's one thought. And the handle I can repair probably by opening these D-rings, taking it off, repairing it, putting it back on. That's not too frightening. But I really like this. And I like to keep at least that original to the case. So I have to figure out a way to do that. Probably cut around it. If I can cut around it and make it look good, fine. But I think, I don't know what this line is. You see this line right there? I wonder if I could just leave this piece, cut along that line with a razor blade, leave the center as it is, take everything else off the machine, off the case, and repair it or replace it. I have a few ideas of what I'm going to do with it, but my only issue is this right here. There is a cut. Can you see that? There's a cut in the fabric. So I had the first thought to polish this whole thing up and just polish it and leave it, and it's got way too many nicks in it. Like this whole piece is gone. These pieces are gone. And I started to cut around here and thought I might leave this little piece in the middle of the locks. I actually like the effect. I like the effect of the black with the glue. But I thought of polishing it, and then I left that idea. Then I thought of painting it, and I left that idea. And then I thought of replacing the vinyl, which I may still do. But first, what I would want to do is bring this up, either polish it or paint it, and bring it up to its highest gloss, and then put this around the bottom and see if I'm going to get it, you know, any kind of match to it, or if it's going to be looking terrible, because this will look horrible and this will look pretty nice. The other thought was, since I like this, to try to find a fabric, a waterproof canvas that looks like that. I think that looks super cool. I almost would if I hadn't ruined it down here. Well, I don't think I did that. I think that's because the bottom of the case fell off right here. I'm also going to have to deal with these wood stains and make sure they're not going to stay in, like something funky happened here, but I'll have to look up, see if that's something that could just be sanded out and mediated that way. If not, I might have to scratch this whole idea, because otherwise I have to make a new bottom for the case, and I don't have those tools and I don't have those skills. Skills I could get, tools I'm not too sure, because this gets to be a very hefty hobby. But I cut around there. They don't look too bad. I thought about just cleaning those up and cleaning them up in place and not taking them off, leaving the lid on. But as you can see, I tend to say one thing and then go ahead with the next. So I may end up just taking that off, taking the what's the other one there? I think they're pins. Yeah, you know what they are? You have to punch them out. I would have to punch them out and then putty them. Wood putty the holes back up to put it back in. So there's that. But I already ripped into it, so I might as well do something with it. I took out the quarter molding out of 2 sides of it so far. I got to take the rest of this out. And then, like I said, decide what to do with this, because I would like to keep that original stitching. And yeah, I would like to keep that original stitching. The locks are not bad. At least the locks work. This is easy cleanup. And then yeah, dealing with that. I don't know at this point. This is pretty dried out, so I can't imagine that that's live mold. But I have to look it up, because I want to make sure that that's safe to even leave there. Of course, I'm touching it and breathing it and all the things. But anyway, that's my journey this time. Hopefully, oh, this I found out is for the oil can, which, you know, the old Singer oil cans, the green one with the red S on it. I don't have that. I don't think I have one of those. I may have acquired one with the many machines that I've gotten, and I've yet to look up what this is. I thought maybe this was a place to clip the foot in, but it can't be a place to clip the foot in unless there's holes in the back of the foot. The foot's not this size. So I'm going to forget that thought. And that's that. That's that. This, I don't think I'm going to mess with much. But of course, you know, after you clean up this whole thing, if I get this whole thing beautiful and back together, I've got to do something here. But maybe I'll just try, you know, good old sewing machine oil on it. I think this is some kind of fabric on there. So maybe a shoe polish. Maybe a shoe polish would work. I believe this piece is metal. Yeah. And the back of this isn't so bad. Alright, I'm going to have to do some research, find out what this is, find out about the mold. Not going to touch these, going to try to save those as is. Try to get this off and repair it and put it back on and leave as much original as I can. It has the stitching on there too, if you could see. I'm sure you can. The stitching on that as well. Interesting. I would love to see how these were produced in the factories. Because sometimes, you know, how they were put together is how you can learn how to break it down. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, and see you when I see you. Bye.